Welcome to the happy hour, everybody, right here at Sirius XM Fly. I'm HB on this Woman to Woman Wednesday. I promise I've been talking about him all week. The one and only Wouri Vice is here for our Mother's Day special.
Go, mommy. Go, mommy.
Yeah,
Go,
I'm excited,
mommy.
Wouri, because people have been stuck. That's why I just had to put out the bat phone, get you here in the studio, and just ask, what are the things going on for Mother's Day? Now, of course, with you, fresh from traveling with her, shout out to her. We love her music. Make sure you go get that as well. And Andra, we love Andra Day. I know you've been busy with that, as well as the Met Gala was this week as well.
Yeah.
You were busy with that. So I know you've been busy, but I need that top 5 fly list for Mother's Day. I definitely need
I wrote this for the people and for myself because
Yes.
I've been so busy I almost forgot. So I had to figure out 5 fly things that I would even get from my mother.
Well, let's start off with number 5.
Well, number 5 is my girl Sheryl Jones. We've talked about her in the past on the show.
Yes.
She's an amazing woman, only black woman in the Diamond District. And this year she's got some great Mother's Day options. She's got Gemstone Rings, which are a favorite of mine. We actually ordered one for my mom, where you put the birthstones. If your mother has several children,
Oh my gosh.
you put the birthstones in and get her that beautiful ring that just shines. She's got a lot of like engraved bracelets where you can write personalized notes to mom. She's also got like charm bracelets, like the Pandora situation, but you can customize and make your own charms for
Well, I
mom.
think this is interesting what Sheryl has done with the birthstone. So my mom, obviously, I talk about it a lot on the show. My mom passed away in 2016, and a lot of jewelry, my mom's jewelry was left to me, and I never really paid attention to my mom's jewelry. But one of the things that was given to me was a birthday cake given to her by my grandmother, and it's like these 3 little things in it. So I asked my grandmother, she said, those are the birthstones. And she said one of the reasons why you do that with your children, just you always have it, you always remember. So I love the fact that Sheryl is doing that for Mother's Day. Make sure you go check Sheryl out.
Yeah, she's at Sheryl Jones Jewels.
SherylJonesJewels.com, and that's Sheryl with an S. With an S. What's number 4, Wouri? I love that.
Number 4, this is something I thought about because every time I come in the studio, we always talk about the way I smell or the way you smell.
Yeah.
And so nomenclature. Nomenclature has this set. Now, normally nomenclature is about $200 a bottle.
Really?
But they have a set of 5 that you can get from Adeus, New York. And in the set, okay, so first of all, nomenclature is a molecule-based fragrance.
Okay.
So when you put it on, it actually works with the chemistry of your body. So nobody else will ever smell like you.
I think that that's really good.
5 variations of this fragrance come in a box. It's only $100. Your mother would love it. It's
What's the
something
name
that'll
again?
last Nomenclature. NORMENCLATURE. And it's available on the web.
I love it. Wouri Vice is here. We're counting down the top 5 fly things for Mother's Day. We got number 5. We got number 4. 3, 2, and number 1 is up next. Hang out. It's the happy hour on Fly. Welcome to the happy hour. I'm HB right here at Sirius XM Fly. It's Woman to Woman Wednesday with Wouri Vice. He is here. He is our specialist on everything. When it comes to being fly, you have to call Wouri Vice. And of course, I had to call him, and put out the bat signal for Mother's Day because nobody knows what to get anymore. And you're kicking off your fly list with the top 5 things to get your mom. And number 5 was Sheryl Jones, who we love. I mean, she's a female jeweler in the Diamond District here in New York, where we broadcast from. And you said she's doing birthstones. She's doing engraved bracelets as well as the bracelets.
Charm bracelets where you can custom make your own charms.
I love it. Where can people reach Sheryl Jones?
They can reach her at SherylJonesJewels.com.
Sheryl
and
Jones
Sheryl with an S.
And the Sheryl with an S.
Yeah.
Number 4, this fragrance thing has me buzzing.
That's nomenclature. Nomenclature, it works off of your scent, your fragrance, your pheromones, hormones. So nobody will ever smell like you.
And that's the thing, because you can
Mom always wants to be unique.
Right. And you can smell perfume and know, oh, that's Dolce. Oh, that's Gucci one. Oh, you're still wearing Calvin Klein CK1. You know those things.
Don't try.
You still wearing
The
Curve.
girl still wearing Curve.
So yeah, it's nice that you can go to nomenclature and have a specific thing done for you. What is your number 3, Wouri?
My number 3 is the recipe handwritten plate. Something that I bumped into on Etsy.com, and it made me think of you. Actually, because what it is you can, and I have a similar gift that we'll talk about in a moment, but you basically can write out your recipe and they print it on a plate. and the
Oh,
plates can
wow.
sit in your kitchen. So you basically just turned a tradition into an heirloom.
Oh, I absolutely love that. That's a
And
great
it's only
idea.
$30.
Only $30. Where can we go get that?
That's available at Etsy.com. It's by a company called Newark & Co. Newark like the city.
Yeah, Etsy.com, Newark & Co. That's Newark. What is your number 2?
My number 2 is Caitlin Minimalist. It's the handwriting bracelet. So very similar to the writing of the recipe, but you can actually take, like, I ordered one where my grandmother signs Love Nanny in her cards, and they take her handwriting and they make it into either rose gold or silver, and they make it into bracelets.
Wow, where can you go get that? How
That one is on.
Now, how expensive
That's
is
only
this?
$27.75.
Where can you go?
That's
sold.
on Etsy as well.
Really?
Yeah, and the company is Caitlin Minimalist.
Wow, we are counting down with Wouri Vice on his top 5 fly list. We got number 5, number 4, number 3, and number 2. Guess what, Happy Hour crew? Number 1 is up next. Wouri Vice is here, Happy Hour crew and Fly family. We're hanging out for Woman to Woman Wednesday. He's helping us get together. Mother's Day is Sunday, so he's helping us get our list together, counting down his top 5 fly list. Now, let me see if I can remember everything. Let me test my skills right now. Number 5 is Sheryl Jones. She has jewelry. She's doing the birthstones. Only female in the Diamond District of color.
Yes,
correct. Go to SherylJones.com. That's Sheryl
Jones Jewels.
Sheryl Jones Jewels.com, and that's Sheryl with an S. Number 4, Norman Clayton. Now he's
nomenclature.
I'm getting close. Nomenclature. He's doing molecule. Explain that.
So it's a group of chemists that actually put this fragrance together, and they have taken synthetic molecules that work with your pheromones and hormones. So basically, your sweat makes you smell good.
Wow, that's amazing. Where can people get that?
They can get that at nomenclature.com.
It's a little pricey.
NORMENCLATURE. It is not really. It's $100, and you get five like nice little bottles in there. Because one bottle alone is usually like $200.
Number 3.
Number 3 is the recipe handwritten plate.
I love that.
From Newark & Co. And like I said, it made me think of you.
I love it.
It's a plate.
And then you can pass it down on and on and
it
on.
It becomes an heirloom.
Absolutely.
You take that family tradition, like whether it's zucchini bread or is it mom's amazing
banana
carrot cake,
bread,
banana bread, and you write it on a plate, and that plate can be passed down.
I love it.
You're guaranteeing yourself tradition. What I did is I ordered several different recipes from different family members so that the plates, they're stackable plates, and we would just have them.
That's a nice idea. Number 3, you can go to Etsy.com as well.
That's on Etsy.com. Yeah.
Okay. And what is that was number 3.
That's number 2 is Caitlin Minimalist. So that's the handwriting bracelet, which is very similar. You can take your signature of your loved one or a note they may have written. I think you get up to like 22 characters, and they will print them out on a bracelet for you.
I love it. Well, it's here. It's time. The number 1 thing. This is Wouri Vice's fly list for Mother's Day. Make sure you get the Mother's Day thing popping. What is number 1?
Number 1 is the Venus et Fleur.
Okay.
It sounds like
it sounds so fancy. And how much is it, Wouri?
Venus et Fleur. So basically, it is the biggest box of roses that you have ever seen. They come in pastel greens and yellows and purples and reds, oranges, blues, the most amazing colors of rare roses that you've ever seen. And you don't have to water them, and they last for up to almost a year.
How is that even possible?
I don't know the magic that they've created, but it's amazing and it's beautiful because they come in like a really big, it's a huge box of roses.
Wow. Now,
and the smell that comes out of them is bananas.
So that's the thing. And they last up to a year. So your mom or the person like a mom to you, every day is like Mother's Day. Okay, so you'll spend a little more for something like that.
Those are $200 for a box, but think about it. Those roses are going to last a year.
I think it's worth it.
Yeah, you don't have to buy roses because by the time you buy roses through the year, you would have spent $200 anyway.
Wouri, I love this list. Thank you. I know people want to hit you up because they ask about you all the time. Where can they reach you?
I am on Instagram at the real Wouri Vice. I almost forgot about myself. The real Wouri Vice. And on Twitter, I am Wouri Vice, and that is WOURIVICE. And I'm happy to be back. I missed you so much.
We missed you too. You've been busy, award season and all that good stuff.
Well, I'm back.
All right,
hey, I'll see them for Father's Day.
Absolutely. Continued success, Wouri. So happy for you.
Thank
Every
you.
time I see the big celebrities and I see your name right there styled by, I'm always like, yay, that's our happy hour guy.
And that's how I feel about the happy hour when you fry chicken.
Hey.
I get excited.